You are listening to the Final Say Radio Show, a Rappaport Media production, with your host Brett Rappaport and co-host John Rappaport.
Ladies and gentlemen, we've got Seth Grossman. I don't know if you recall, Seth, but we met several years ago at several different Tea Party meetings, and now you are running for the office of governor in the great state of New Jersey. And I say great because I live there. I can't stand the taxation.
Well, no, we are great because according to what is the Allied van line, is my microphone on? I don't know.
Yeah, you're good.
You actually hear me? Okay.
Yeah.
Now, according to you, I believe it is United Van Lines that we're number one when it comes to out-migration, more people moving out of New Jersey, according to the Van Line survey, than any other state in the country. So we are great in a way.
And you know, that may be good in some cases, but it's the wrong people that are moving. It's the people who have wealth and create jobs that are leaving the state.
Right, and the illegal immigrants moving in for the benefits.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Seth, so in your quest here for governor, what are some of the key issues for our audience that you're running on?
Well, the key issue is that basically Christie is a big Wall Street Republican, so you have this unholy alliance between the big Wall Street Republicans, the big union Democrats, Steve Sweeney unions, in this big government alliance that is basically smothering New Jersey with high taxes, high debt, high regulations, and what they do when they make it so high or too difficult for ordinary people to do business, they give these special deals to a handful of insiders like the Revel Casino or the Red Bull Stadium, where they say, okay, tax is too high, you don't have to pay the taxes. Have trouble borrowing money, we'll give you money, and we'll give you all the permits we need. So you have ordinary businesses being smothered, and these handful of non-productive businesses, like the Revel Casino, these empty stadiums are being subsidized, and it's an absolute disaster, and we can't afford 4 more years of it.
You know, I can tell you firsthand, Seth, I left New Jersey. I was born and raised there. Brett and I are actually brothers. I left in '94 because I travel extensively in business, and so I wanted my wife to be able to stay home with the children. Staying in New Jersey meant my wife could not opt to stay home and raise our children and live in a good house in a top school district, which was very important to us. So we picked up and we left, and we started creating jobs, by the way, in North Carolina and even in California, not in New Jersey.
And that's the story. And by the way, that year that you left in 1994 has special significance because we hear Chris Christie give the excuse, well, I'm doing the best I can, but you have to know it's a blue state, so I have to make these compromises. But when you left New Jersey, it could have been a red state because if you recall, we had a lousy Democrat governor called Jim Florio, and all the stars had aligned where the people were so angry at the Jim Florio for doubling the state income tax that they swept him out of office. They put a 2/3 Republican majority in office with a pledge of term limits, initiative and referendum, rolling back the taxes, and as soon as those Republicans got in, they betrayed the people of New Jersey right afterwards. They forgot about initiative and referendum. They kept the Democrats doubled the tax from 3.5% to 7%, so the Republicans put it down to 6.6%, right? And they broke every promise. So after that, the voters in New Jersey never believed the Republicans again, and we've been a blue state ever since.
And didn't Rudy Giuliani give a blueprint to show how this could be done in a far more liberal area?
Yeah, no, absolutely could have been done. And in fact, I'm a lawyer, and every lawyer has this book called A Lawyer's Diary with a list of all the state agencies on it. And back 25 years ago, that book had 19 pages of state agencies. Now, same size print, 39 pages. And it just makes sense. In the last 25 years, government in New Jersey has doubled at every level. The expense doubled, the taxes doubled, and you just look who's left. We only have Ocean Spray Cranberry left. Lennox China left. Wheaton Industries left. They used to make cars. General Motors assembly plant gone in Woodbridge. Ford Motor Plant, they're all gone, and the reason is obvious. So again, when Christie talks about this Jersey comeback, I wonder which Jersey, where he's been, because I sure don't see it. I'm sorry if I'm talking too much. I see. I'm
no.
Hand signals. Yes.
No, I think don't apologize. I think it's a brilliant message. You know, I have to say I have a lot of liberal friends in New Jersey. That I still keep in touch with, and because you have to love your family and your friends for all their flaws.
Sure.
But one of the things that strikes me, I know some folks who work in the farm industry, And when I listen to a lot of the liberal diatribe, it's all about how evil Big Pharma is. And the irony, isn't that one of the last remaining stalwart businesses left in New Jersey?
Yeah.
And what Obamacare might potentially do to that could be devastating.
Yeah, absolutely. And just one point about New Jersey. We have our governor is into all these like liberal programs like affordable housing. And, of course, affordable housing in New Jersey is a joke because we had several examples where Habitat for Humanity built a house and gave it to somebody, and 2 years later they had to leave because they couldn't afford the taxes. So, there we are. I'm sorry.
No, Seth, no, I appreciate what you're doing because I've known, I mean, we don't know each other well, but I know a lot about you, and I've been following you, and you've done a lot of great work in exposing a lot of things in New Jersey that need to be changed. And I'm going to offer you an opportunity going forward. You're welcome to come back on our program and continue to speak on this message. And
let me just, as long as I take
Sure.
a plug, let me tell you, if anyone is at all interested in helping me, the website is Grossman, Grossman, 4 NJ.com. The deadline for me to get my signatures in, and right now I need signatures to get on the ballot. I don't want to take any chances. Just go to the website, and they'll tell you how to contact me. And in the next week and a half, you could help me get some signatures, meet me, learn more about me. And I know I met this Irishman up in Bergen County who said I was running a St. Jude's campaign, which I thought was a compliment until I saw that St. Jude is the patron saint of hopeless causes. But he is. But the funny thing is, we have the choice of either fighting something we know is wrong and bad, or just doing nothing. And if we do nothing, Chris Christie may, God forbid, become our president. So that's another powerful reason to go to Grossman, 4 NJ.com. If for nothing else, be a speed bump on his road to the presidency. Thank you very much, Brett.
Thank you, Seth. And enjoy your stay here at CPAC. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's Seth Grossman. He's running for governor in the great state of New Jersey, where I hail from.